Hello and welcome to Vasayo. Thank you for taking a moment to learn a little bit more about how you and your family can make 2017 your best year yet. Vasayo, as one company, provides solutions to two of America's biggest problems: health and finances. Think about your health and how many of these actually apply to you. How's your energy? Fatigue in the workplace costs American industries at least $77 billion per year. How well do you sleep? At least 40 million Americans each year suffer from chronic long-term sleep disorders. How well do you focus? Baby boomers and emerging generations are searching for ways to enhance cognitive function while preventing degeneration and age-related diseases. Lastly, how do your joints feel? Millions of Americans suffer from aches and pains while quietly battling the #1 cause of heart disease and cancer, which is chronic inflammation. Think about your finances. Do you have stability? The truth is the average American is only $6,000 in the bank, is crippled in debt, practically underwater with their mortgage, has no retirement account, and over 80% of Americans are unhappy with what they do. So let me introduce you to our founder, Dallin Larson. Dallin is world famous in the direct sales industry, creating billions in revenue. He founded MonaV in 2005 and grew the company to $1 billion in annual sales in less than 5 years. He helped launch USANA, a world-class direct sales company, to $1 billion a year. Ernst & Young, he was their Entrepreneur of the Year in 2009. He's a proven winner that's helped hundreds of thousands of people become debt-free and improve their lives. At Vasayo, we focus on absorption. The reason is standard supplements really don't deliver. Standard supplements provide minimal absorption, poor quality, they're hard to digest, and for the most part, very ineffective. What are liposomes, you may be asking? Liposomes are double-layered bubbles made of lipids, or fats, that maximize intake of nutrients into the cells of our bodies. They bypass normal digestion, they're quickly and easily absorbed into our bloodstream, and quickly reach the cells that need them. Liposomes increase absorption up to 90%. Let's take a look at vitamin C as an example. With a pill, we get up to 15%. With a gel cap, we make it up to 25%. With transdermal creams, serums, and patches, we may get up to 40% absorption. With sublinguals that dissolve under our tongues, we can get up to 55%. As far as an injection, we can get up to 75%. But with the new liposomal delivery system orally, we can get up to 90% vitamin C directly into the cells of our body for utilization.
Hi Vasayo family, Dallin Larson here, along with Dr. Emmett Blair. We went on a hunt to try to find the most disruptive technology, and we have found it. We looked around the United States, different manufacturers, different stories, and we came across Dr. Emmett Blair out of Colorado, who had created a technology that was exactly what we were looking for. Dr. Blair, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And then so we met in Fort Collins, met you and your wife, both PhDs from Cal Irvine.
Yep.
And you've come up with a technology. You've created something that is proprietary that nobody else in the world owns. So we're going to own a space, which is so important. That first meeting led to a second meeting that led to a third meeting, eventually led to us becoming partners. Dr. Emmett Blair is creating a line of nutritional products with this proprietary blend that he's going to share in just a minute on his technology that will set us apart. He is the spokesperson. He's the formulator, the manufacturer, and the spokesperson for our nutritional line of products that will be introduced in January 2017. Emmett, why don't you share with the Vasayo family a little bit about your background and about the technology that you've created and why it's differentiating in the marketplace.
Yeah, absolutely. So basically what we realize is we're trying to solve a problem. We're trying to provide a solution to the person who's going to take these vitamins and dietary supplements. And the problem was that people were taking all these vitamins and all the promise of health and all the promise of a better, healthier lifestyle weren't really being achieved. And one of the main reasons is because it just wasn't being assimilated into the body. So over the years, starting in 2001, I was working on a technology of how to wrap up nutrition in these things called liposomes. You can just imagine them, these tiny little bubbles. And this was during my PhD work at University of California in Irvine. And what we found out was that there's a really nice natural method that doesn't use any toxic solvents or pressure or heat or anything like that, where we could put these little bubbles around different vitamins, supplements, herbs, and various other health-building molecules.
So most of the supplements on the marketplace now, they'll just put a fact panel, put different ingredients into a tablet, a capsule, and you're saying that because they're not wrapped in a liposome, they're not assimilated as effectively into the body? Explain that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like you said, you eat it, it comes in one end, and then leaves your body without actually being used. And a couple months ago, we actually published a paper showing this. We compared nutrition, how it would normally be taken, just like you said, the powders or the tablets or the capsules.
Even a powder there's a problem assimilating powders?
Yeah,
as well?
powders really don't assimilate any better than a tablet or marginally better than a tablet.
So it has
does.
nothing to do with the size of a powder versus a capsule? It doesn't really matter?
No, that doesn't really make much of a difference.
What makes the difference?
What makes the difference is exactly what we showed in this paper, and that is that we were able to wrap the nutrition in these bubbles. And these bubbles are just a copy of how your body wants to absorb nutrition. This is what your body recognizes as nutrition, right? Rather than taking a powder and your body's like, I don't know what to do with this, and passes it on, it says, yep, this is something I want to bring in, and then it goes into your blood and it gets distributed to your cells throughout your body. It's interesting that things get absorbed at a higher rate. But when this process happens and the nutrition is able to enter the cells, now you're going to see the true health benefits of different dietary supplements, whether it's vitamin C or B12 or curcumin or resveratrol or any of these really, really important materials.
If I take a vitamin C tablet, 60 milligrams or whatever, what percentage of that is really going to be used?
So when you take, let's say, a typical dose is, let's say, a gram of vitamin C, right?
That's a lot, right?
Yeah. 85-90% of it gets rejected from your body.
Why?
Because your body doesn't know how to assimilate it in, because it doesn't recognize it as the kind of nutrition. And in fact, things like vitamin C tend to upset your stomach a little bit. And an upset stomach basically means your body's rejecting it, right?
So you're putting these nutrients in a bubble so that it's not causing pain to the gut.
Right.
It gets to the cell says, come on in. And then what happens to the actual bubble once the nutrients are released from the bubble?
Right. So what's fantastic is we've really taken a clean label approach. And what I mean by that is that we don't have any extra ingredients in there that are just to fill up space. They're not just fillers. That bubble then turns into nutrition for your body. So for instance, your brain is made up of about 75 to 80% of phosphatidylcholine material. So now this bubble, it's also made out of phosphatidylcholine. It can now become part of your brain, or it can become part of your liver cells, or help the rigidity of any of your other body cells. Like I said, we don't really have any extra unnecessary ingredient that your body doesn't want to utilize.
Do you have the documentation to back that up?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, just a couple months ago, that's the last paper I published, we proved that using liposomes, you can get higher absorption and higher efficacy of nutrition using my liposomal methodology.
So just taking one ingredient like a vitamin C, and
Right.
you're saying that maybe 5 or 10% of it is assimilated if you take a gram, is that right? Or
About 10 to 15%, but yeah, it's a very small amount.
Versus if it's in a liposome and that same vitamin C is in that bubble, then what percentage of it would be
You're looking
assimilated?
at a little over 90%.
So
From very little to almost complete absorption is what we're looking at in the difference. But what's amazing, and this is what's actually incredible, is even with that small amount of absorption, people still see health benefits. They're minor health benefits. So you can only imagine that when you get more complete absorption, what kind of health benefits you'll see. I think when people take these products, they're going to notice their quality of life increasing and their health increasing. I mean, ultimately, when you get more complete nutrition, that's exactly what you hope to happen. We've now designed this whole line of products that are gentle enough to use every day, but powerful enough to notice really fantastic results from. So one of the main concerns, especially when you're delivering things at high rates, is you want to make sure that the facility is ultra clean. So our facility is non-GMO, it's vegetarian, and is common allergen free. So we don't have anything like soy, shellfish, fish, tree nuts, peanuts, or anything like that that somebody could get a negative interaction. And by not having those ingredients in our facility, we've eliminated the risk of cross-contamination.
He has formulated some amazing products that you're going to be hearing about over the coming weeks. And pretty soon you'll be seeing Dr. Emmett Blair on stages at our conventions and grand openings as we take Vasayo around the world and build a global brand and go out and bless 1 million people's lives. And then we're on to the next 1 million people's lives. And I'm honored that you're a partner.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emmett.
At Vasayo, we also value purity. Our products are 100% organic, vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, all natural, and nothing artificial. We also value a very pure process. Derived from nature, our water is also 1,000 times purer than water used in IV bags. There's no heat, no high pressure, no solvents, and no ethanol. Our facility is just as pure as our products. It is free of common allergens like soy, wheat, gluten, dairy, nuts, and is certified for liposome manufacturing. Let's take a look at the MicroLife Nutritionals by Vasayo. These are flagship products that will be launched in May of 2017. Our first product is an energy microgel. It uses liposomes to target brain and body boosting nutrients. It provides long-lasting energy without the crash. It's an excellent pre-workout boost. It also enhances endurance and stamina while helping the body adapt to physical and mental stress. It's ultimately like having a third lung. The next product is our Neuro Microcaps, which basically uses our liposomal technology to give your brain a well-balanced daily meal. Our patented technology provides improved clarity, memory, and retention, greater mental focus, and enhanced hand-eye coordination and agility. The next product is our Renew Microgel, which contains nature's most powerful compounds for inner health. Our proprietary liposomal formula uses key ingredients for natural pain relief from inflammation. It's perfect for achy joints and headaches, helps spread recovery from strenuous workouts, is anti-aging, and supports detoxification of heavy metals. Our fourth product is called Sleep Micro Mist, which also uses liposomal technology to support optimal sleep patterns for incredible recovery. With regular use, you'll not only signal your brain it's time to relax at night, you'll also be supporting better detoxification and overall better brain health. You'll wake up energized, and best of all, it's non-habit forming. And lastly, the product that holds the entire Vasayo line together. It's Core Microcaps. Ultimately, this product is going to change the way people view their multivitamins. Core Microcaps were formulated with the belief that life is better when you filled in all your nutritional gaps. And liposomal technology ensures that we're doing just that. Boosting your core nutrients fires up your metabolism. It fortifies the immune system, supports natural, sustained energy, and is a solid foundation for long-term health. So the question I want to ask you is, what could you do with better health? What could you do with 30 days of lasting healthy energy? What could you do with 30 days of more focused concentration? What could you do with 30 mornings without aches and pains, or 30 nights of quality sleep? Maybe even 30 days of a nutrient-satisfied body that you've never had before. Well, with Vasayo, the solution has arrived for better health, and that's great news. So if this is all true, isn't the question we should all be asking, who do I know that needs better health? So think about it. Who do you know right now that needs more energy? Who do you know that wants better mental focus, suffers from aches and pains? Who do you know that wants better sleep, maybe needs more core nutrition? Let's take a look at the current marketplace for nutritionals. Today, the market for natural energy products is over $40 billion. The cognitive and biological enhancement market sits at $2 billion. The anti-aging market is a whopping $57.8 billion. The sleep optimization market also a strong $54.9 billion. And the core multivitamin market sits at a strong $37 billion and rising. So evidence is clear that America, people are choosing to make investments in this area of their health. And naturally, life-changing nutritionals can make a powerful home-based business for anyone. With this in mind, you may be wondering, could I start building my own Vasayo business today? The answer is yes. The question really today is, who wants to be on board? Today, we're sitting at a premium moment in the company's history. The foundational products have been formulated and the company is gearing itself for a major burst of momentum this spring. Vasayo will always be a great product and business, but currently it's an incredible chance to get on board before the first train of today's leaders leaves the station. Momentum is the greatest asset to any business, and it's literally right around the corner. So our next question is, if I were to start a home-based Vasayo business, what would it look like? The answer is, it's as professional as you desire. Vasayo will provide all their brand partners product development with cutting-edge science, product manufacturing, packaging and shipping of all product orders, customer service, personal website and a shopping cart, marketing materials, accounting, and all payroll expenses. Vasayo is simply a ready-to-go business. Our team will support you with a proven plan of action, exceptional team leadership, one-on-one mentoring, step-by-step guides, and a proven, duplicable success system that's guaranteed to give you everything you need. So with life-changing products and professional infrastructure, how do you determine if Vasayo is the right business fit for you? We'll finish with 3 key questions. Number 1, what are your current health goals? Is it maybe to have healthy energy all day? Experience deep, restful sleep or improve mental focus? Maybe it's greater endurance, performance, and recovery. Or wouldn't it be great to have relief from aches, pains, stiff muscles, and headaches? The second question is, what are your financial goals? Is it to pay off debt, credit card debt, mortgages, car payments? Is it saving for retirement maybe? Funding a child's college education? Finding financial freedom? Traveling the world? Working from home maybe as a parent? Or finally paying off those stubborn medical bills? Or what if it's just finally buying that dream car or home you've always wanted? And the third and most important question is, do you have a plan for either one of those? Ask yourself, will my health be the same in 2017 as it was in 2016? Will my finances be the same in 2017 as they were last year? Will my debt be the same in 2017 as it was last year? Will I get paid in 2020 for the work that I do today? The good news is Vasayo has a proven plan. So the question is, if not Vasayo, then what for you? And if not now, then when? Sometimes we just have to ask ourselves these difficult questions if we really want to see the trajectory of our lives change. So I'll leave you to ponder one final thought. Is it possible this is the opportunity you've been waiting for? If so, then let's get you started. Your team members will be excited to have you on board as we lock arms to change the health and finances of people all around the country. Contact the Vasayo brand partner that shared this video with you to learn more about how you can set up a life that's ready to explode with momentum this May. Thanks for taking the time and have an awesome 2017.